Here's Joshua Carty ready to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. And they'll opt not to return. Ball did hit in that landing zone. The ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. Nice run there. Just end up a little bit short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on
You know, Mike, look, there is no more dynamic quarterback with the ball in his hands than Lamar Jackson, especially on fourth down. So for this defense to be able to come up with that stop, that is a fantastic job.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Lance looking to throw. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's 3rd down in a few inches. This is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, But then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Now give on the ground. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Chargers. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now Lance. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this 1st quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. To throw is Lance. Inside the 10, it is caught. He is in. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 37 yards. Right back to him on first down. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Handoff here, up the middle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. No problem there on the extra point. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Lance. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Lance. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, fourth down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. On play action, here's Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll get about 5. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Third and short, Jackson. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, L.A. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw, here's Lance. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Broncos draw closer here. It's 21-14. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. Play action now. Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a give up the middle. Space to run inside the 20. And he's down at the 3. What a run. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Touchdown Chargers. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. That is about as good a half as you'll ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Lance. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Rolling to the left. Off he goes. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach, Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's just going to waltz his way in. A pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Mims sent in motion here. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He connects with Mims. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 47 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, here's a handoff. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. And this one is blocked. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. At their own 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That is a big play for LA. 39 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to be taken down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And He doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On third down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Tight end on the move left. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Lance looking to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Mims sent in motion here. Throwing now on third and long. Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he is going to have the Broncos first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. To throw is Lance. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Lance. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Lance. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Chargers are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Up the middle they go. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Putting the tight end in motion. Pistol snap with Lance. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now Lance. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
To throw, here's Lance. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Denver. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. The extra point from Carty is good. Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36. They put a receiver in motion to the left. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing, Lance. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Here comes a return from the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. right back to the air following that pick six. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down, Denver.
They motion a receiver right. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Broncos. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Chargers 45, Broncos 34.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll send a tight end in motion. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now Jackson on fourth down. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not